Hello, my marvellous sausages. I recently did a video on Caydes Sparrow and the fact that you can still acquire it in-game, which is pretty rare for stuff these days because usually it's all through the Eververse. But when I was digging into that, it also turned up in the comments from all you marvellous people that there's lots of other bits and bobs related to Cayde that you are asking about. Can we get this? Can we get that? So I went and researched what we could collect in the game. So what I'm going to do is go through what we can get and what we can't get, and also a couple of extra little secrets strewn around the tower to do with the old sarky lovable rogue himself. First of all, I want to talk about the Ace of Spades, his beautiful hand cannon. Now, this marvellous exotic hand cannon was introduced in Season 4 in Forsaken, and it's got some bloody marvellous perks on it with Memento Mori, reloading after a kill, reloads the magazine with a few extra damage bullets, and grants radar while aiming down sights. It's a fantastic all-rounder, this hand cannon, that you can pick up from the kiosk of Lost Lights in the tower. But the reason why I wanted to show you this was because it's got a wonderful selection of ornaments, and there's been a new ornament added this very season of the Lost. So let's have a look at each of the ornaments first. Now, this one is called the Last Hand. It's very, very pretty, and it was originally part of Cayde's Stash, which was a pre-order bonus when you bought Forsaken, and then it buggered off for a long time. But you can still actually get this in Eververse when it does come up. But of course, that's pretty bloody rare. So unfortunately, and if you didn't buy Cayde's Stash, then this is going to be quite hard to come by. This fetching little comedy number has got a chicken on the side of it. Hooray! Salute to the Colonel. God bless him, clucking hell. Now, this was around in Season 5, which was the Season of the Forge, which you could collect, but it's an Eververse ornament as well, so we may have opportunities to buy it in the future. Who knows? Now, this rather sexy number is called Big Blind. I really like it, and I haven't got it. It came with a Season of the Undying, and again, unfortunately, it's not earnable in-game. It is another Eververse ornament. I really wish they'd put some of these in-game, you know, so that we could earn them. It would be great. Another rather sexy beast is this one with a Trials of Osiris theme to it. Now, this is called the All-In, and it came in Season 10, which is Season of the Worthy. And yes, folks, you've guessed it yet again, it's only Eververse obtainable, so we just have to keep our eyes on the shops. Now, this next one, called the Vanguard Dare, you can see from the logo at the top, it's coming in Season of the Lost. Now, it's already been available to purchase in the Eververse in Week 4 for 700 silver, but fret ye not, because it's coming back to the store in Week 11, which is the 2nd of November, so not too long to wait, and you can buy it for 1,250 bright dust, which is bloody marvellous, so I think I'm going to be picking that one up. Now, I got the information about this particular shader from a site called Today in Destiny, and it shows you the upcoming things that are going to be dropping in the Eververse store as far as they can see forward in the database, so that use this to plan your spending. I'll stick a link in the comments below. Not in the comments, in the description, I mean. Next, we're going to have a look at the Cayde specific class items that you can get. So, the Memory of Cayde, which is the Warlock class item. We've got the Hunter's Cloak, Memory of Cayde 2. And then we've got the Memory of Cayde Mark for the Titans. These are pure RNG. You can still earn them anywhere in the game. I think I got a couple, actually, from powerful engrams that have dropped in-game. And, of course, they can roll with some quite nice stats on them too, but that is just luck of the draw, but they are still earnable in-game, which is nice. Next, I want to talk about his ship. It's called the Queen of Hearts. So if we go into the equipment bit, go over to the ships here, and then down to Season 4, which of course was when Forsaken came out, you can see that there. Now, it was part again of the Cayde Stash pre-order, and I do think it's a lovely little number. It's an Arcadia class jump ship, which is the first ship that you kind of acquire in the game, and I do love it. Now then, of course, for yonks, you couldn't get it, but it is available, or at least it is supposed to be available on the Eververse roster again, so you will still be able to buy it, but of course, in the same way like we have with some of the ornaments for the Ace of Spades, you just got to keep your eye to the floor. No, pedal to the metal. Just keep your bloody spuds peeled so you can see when it turns up. But anyway, that's the Queen of Hearts ship, so you can't earn it in the game, unfortunately. It's just a buyable little number. Now, this is the one that I made the video about, the Gambler's Palm. It's Caydes Sparrow. Now, of course, you can acquire this in-game at the moment. You don't have to buy it. I shall leave a link to the video on how to acquire it at the end, and also stick a little thing at the top there if you want to go and have a look. Now, one thing that was pointed out to me in the bloody loads of comments that I had on it, and a lot of them were nice as well, which is great, so thank you to all you nice people. People were saying that they didn't want a 150 Sparrow and they weren't very happy. Now, the speed on this Sparrow is a random roll. So when I got my Sparrow, I'll just take you over to mine on my screen here, look. So when you have a look at my Gambler's Palm, it's 160. That's how it dropped for me. But a lot of people are getting it dropping at 150. Now, if you're not happy with that, you can dismantle your Sparrow and then you can claim it again from collections. And then you've got a chance of it rolling with 160. A lot of people have been doing this in the comments. So let's have a look and see if it works. Oh no, it took me so long to earn this. I'm going to dismantle it. Ugh, it's gone. Right, let's go to the collections and see how long it takes us to get one. Here we go. Equipment, Sparrow, and let us get it. Acquire. Thank you very much. It's going to cost me $2.5 grand. Okay, she's come in, and it's coming at 150. Right, okay. Well, there we are. We'll just dismantle it again. Dismantle. I hope you all appreciate this. It's made me physically sick to do it. It says 150 and 150. Oh, no. Hey, I hope people haven't made me dismantle my 160 one for the sake of it. I think it's quite rare. Let's keep on going. 150. 150. Oh, no. No. 150. No. Another one. No. Another one. Come on. No. Oh, no. Another one. No. Another one. Yay. That was like my 10th try. I shat myself then. But look, it worked. Oh my god. It took me so long to get that bloody thing. There we go. I've got a 160 roll on it. So, yes, it works. You can drag it from collections again and again until you get a 160. Bloody marvellous. Let's lock that baby. Next, we have a shader that was also part of Cayde Stash, but has now rolled into the Eververse again. It's called Caydes. Who's Cayde? I don't know who he is. Cayde, as it is. Caydes Duds. Let's have a look at it. There we go. It's actually not bad. I mean, I know I look ridiculous with a massive pumpkin on my head, but, you know, there we are. That's, it is actually quite a nice little shader, that. So, yes. Unfortunately, though, that's just Eververse again. You can't get it by dismantling any gear, at least not to my knowledge. If you have any other knowledge about this, let me know. Now, we do have another emblem, but unfortunately, I don't think you can earn it in the game at all anymore. But let me show you what it is anyway. It's called the Ace of Spades there. It's a rare emblem, but apparently not many people have it, so I was quite surprised to see that I found it when I had a look in my collections, and it is quite nice, so I've whipped it out for all to see. Now, you used to be able to get it by getting the treasure maps from Cayde, and he just send you on a little sort of treasure hunt to find a hidden chest, and you get some goodies, and this could be an occasional drop out of that. But unfortunately, folks, it's not in the game any longer. Boo-hoo. Right, so finally, let's have a look around the tower and see what we've got strewn around the place. Now, of course, I don't know if any of you know this, but right here by Zavala, we have, look, it's a sort of plaque with the Ace of Spades on it there, which is a nice little memorial to the older EXO. So that is that one. Next, we're going to be heading into the hangar. Now, if you're a new player, you probably don't know this, but the Hunter Vanguard, which is this version for the Hunters that we have Zavala as Titans and we have Ikora as the Warlock Vanguard, Cayde, the Hunter Vanguard, used to stand in here. And what seems to be here is this little chook, this little chicken. Now, this little chicken was Cayde's pet, and he's called the Colonel. So I do quite like that in here. It's just quite nice to see him clucking around the place. Bless his clucking cotton socks. I can't get the angle. Get the bloody angle. Oh no, I'm going to stamp on his chicken. Oh no, there we go. Ah, look, there's a cock between my legs. That's another name for chicken. cock. And then finally, of course, in the ramen shop, which has been decorated to buggery this Festival of the Lost, and I don't see how they can actually push the bowls through these bars to serve people any longer, because look, the bowls are wider than the bars. So they must have to stick it round the side as well. But anyway, that's by the by. If we go in here, and there we can see, there is the fellow's picture on the wall. Now, you might have noticed me doing this rather stupid dance around the place. Now, the reason why you're seeing me do this dance is because it's Cayde's favourite. It's called the Odd Dance. Where is it? It's just round here somewhere. I just had it a moment ago. There we go. Odd Dance, look. And it says it's Cayde's favourite, which I think is pretty appropriate, really. Well, there we go. That's everything that I could dig up on old Cayde and things that we could and couldn't earn any longer. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give me a like and a subscribe, and leave a comment below if you've got any extra info on the Cayde Meister and perhaps things that I might have missed. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very, very soon. Sausage,